Today is vlog day 1061, and let's be honest, nobody cares that I'm out here. I'm guarding a tree and a wall. That wall, never vandalized, by the way. I've got a perfect record. Good morning. It's Wednesday, and I'm headed to the Picasso Museum. I've never been to the Picasso Museum. It's one of those things that I've always wanted to do that it's been on my list. But I'll be honest, Picasso and I aren't the best of buds. It's not my favorite, usually, painter. So honestly, today I was thinking more in terms of like, will Picasso be able to win me over if I go to an entire building dedicated to his greatness? Or will I continue to think, meh? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know how much I should or can say on the subject, but I'm hopeful, highly hopeful, that it'll be converted today. And if nothing else, I'm sure that the museum itself will be amazing. So today, Wednesday, something in June 2019 is the day that maybe I become a fan of Picasso, or maybe we just get some coffee and waffles and that's all the consolation we get. Let's find out. All right, coffeeed, waffled, feel like a new human being all together. It's gonna be a Picasso morning now. The museum opens up at 10:30 in the morning. I think it stays open pretty late, but don't take my word for it. Who knows, hours change. Can't be held responsible for that nonsense. So let's walk over there. It's probably only about a 10-minute walk away from the Peloton. We'll grab our tickets, hop inside, and see what we find. Oh yeah, definitely picked a good time to come here. There's no line. This is great. Le plein tarif, c'est 14 €. Oui.
Oui, mais avec ce ticket, vous avez l'accès à toutes les salles, toutes les expositions.
Okay, so it's 14 euros full price. One of the questions that I asked was whether or not, basically, if you're European and you're 26 or under, you get in for, I think, for free. At least you get a reduced tariff. If you're 18 or under, and if you're under 18, doesn't matter where you're from, you get in for free, so that's nice. But I have to leave my backpack with the vestiaire, so we're gonna do that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna carry my lens. We'll go from there. There are elements of this that I'm really enjoying so far. Main thing, that progression, that simplification of how he drew the ox is really, really cool. I really like that, kind of seeing behind the line. This stuff creeps me out a little bit, but I think that's kind of the point. So, we'll see. I definitely like these abstract sculptures the most so far. The bright colors. I mean, this orange one got me for obvious reasons, but something really pleasing about them. Looks like we've gone as high up as we're gonna be able to go. I'm really enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. There's more up here, so I'm gonna keep walking through. But what strikes me about, especially the development of his paintings over time, of bathers in particular, just because the way they had it set up and they kind of talked about it a little bit on the side, feels really reminiscent of just that need to grow and to express yourself. And as somebody who dedicated his life to painting, it makes perfect sense. I guess one of the things that I struggled with in checking out his work previously had to do a lot with how with Cubism it kind of went in a direction I didn't understand as a kid. So as you're studying art and you're looking at it, like I don't feel like we got a very good idea of the progression, which may not be true, or maybe I skipped over that part, but in my education, so much of Picasso focused on Cubism and just kind of the end of his career and things that I didn't really get because I didn't see how he got there. But the cool thing about walking through here, and this is kind of what I wondered would happen, is seeing how he started out painting in a more classical style and how things evolved over the decades, and he played with shapes and forms and figures and kind of created a style, but out of a sense of self-expression and also just a need to grow and to change, I imagine. And that's something that I totally understand. Like I feel the same way with my given art form here with video, with vlogging in particular, and just kind of at a similar stage in life, like wanting to move to the next stage. So I might just be projecting what's going on inside of myself onto what's happening here, but that's kind of what art is for, isn't it? And it gives me that sense of kindred spirit with Picasso that I don't think I had before, especially because he was reputed to be a total jerk, but it's okay, we can't all be perfect. I really like this one. Highlighter Queen, it's great. Too bad the last part of it, the upper stories are unavailable at the moment. Maybe by the time you get here, they'll be open again. I have to say that I've never really appreciated Picasso this much. There are elements of Picasso's paintings that I've always appreciated. His sculptures kind of weirded me out a little bit, but like seeing this in person and spending some time in here and seeing a little bit of the evolution, different selections, and this top, like the last stages of his career, the really bright colors and just kind of going super simplified and crass with his style. It's amazing. It's real. I don't know why. I just have never seen his paintings the same way that I feel like I'm seeing them right now, which maybe it's because I feel under pressure to appreciate them because the camera, but I don't think that's the case. Like I'm genuinely I wouldn't say that he's my favorite now, but I really, really am enjoying these paintings way more than I ever have before. And that definitely says something. This museum, if you're a Picasso fan, you definitely want to come. If you're not a Picasso fan, but you like paintings and sculptures, and you want to give Picasso a try, this is not a bad place to do it. Would I put this in my top 5 to visit in Paris as far as museums go? I'd have to think about it. I don't think so, but it's up there. This is really nice. I really like this one too, it's so good. Alrighty, time to collect my stuff and get out of here because I gotta get home and send in some paperwork for my office because it's happening, which is crazy. We'll talk about it outside. right. Let's bounce. All right. That was really good. It wasn't as emotional for me as the Rodin Museum. The Rodin Museum is one that definitely packed more of a punch for me as far as like museums dedicated to individual artists go, but it was really good. I really liked it. I just love going to museums. I always feel a little bit filled up and inspired and kind of less alone in the world when I go spend some time looking at art like that. So I'll definitely go back. That was nice. I'm gonna reward myself now with a little bit of food at Brewdog, which is right next door. So some good beer and pizza. And then gotta head home, get some paperwork turned in for my office because I'm definitely getting it, which is super exciting. And then, yeah, just gotta work at home this afternoon and then just gotta get a bunch of work done. So probably just end it here at Brewdog. Wow.